This was in 1944, and I wondered if I ever see my family and friends again.
For the men who served, fighting on the front lines of World War II was an experience they'll never forget.
I was scared to death. If they ever come by, I don't know what I would have done.
The day the flag was raised, that was a mark that they knew they were on their way to victory.
6 decades later, these veterans are on a new mission to visit the monument built in their honor.
You think about all the men that were killed.
I'm just sorry that there are some of them that they're not going to get to see it.
They have been recognized by many in many ways previously, but nothing as enormous as this.
Finally, after accomplishing so much and waiting so long, these veterans are getting the recognition they so long deserved.
Wings of Honor. The Battle of Iwo Jima. The ferocious combat. The snapshot that became one of the most iconic images of war ever captured. It's an image we've seen many times, but few have seen Iwo Jima like this. Actual footage from the battle in high-definition color, with a view that is up close and never blinks. This footage is the legacy of a combat cameraman named Bill Janoust. He would not survive the battle, and his death would be mired in controversy. But his 23 reels of film capture a time and a place that are etched forever in the American memory. Now, for the first time, the story of Iwo Jima can be seen through his eyes and his camera. The astonishing story of a forgotten American hero.
Watch History in HD, shooting Iwo Jima on Smithsonian Channel HD. Coming up next on Smithsonian Channel HD.
I am Specialist Stephanie Grewell and joined the Army October 7th, 2004. My job was a line medic, and this is my story. We woke up that morning. It was the day after Thanksgiving, so we were all in pretty good spirits because we had Thanksgiving off. We did civil affairs that day, but we had no combat missions that day. So as we're driving down the road, it was the same road that we had traveled for 2 months now. A marketplace was coming up that looked really crowded. It was a marketplace and there was an IP station across the street. 3 individuals stepped off from the marketplace out to the curb with large glass bottles, is what looked like huge 40-ounce bottles, and threw them, and that's when everything happened. They detonated. They weren't just beer bottles, they were bombs. They were Russian anti-tank grenades, is what they had thrown at us. One hit the engine, one came through the TC side of the window, and one came through the gunner's hatch. Everything kind of went black for a second, and then there was a great big orange light in the front of the vehicle because it was on fire. I felt burning in my face, my arms, and my legs, and I knew that I was alive because I felt burning. We couldn't get a hold of anybody on the radio, so I got out. And once I got out, they started shooting at us. I pulled the driver out and put him into safety because with the door open, they could have safety on the other side. Sometimes the bad stuff would eventually just kind of go to the back of your mind. You knew it happened, you knew you wanted to be cautious, but there was other things that were more important, and it was getting out there, making sure that our guys had the supplies that they needed, as well as trying to help Iraq stand on its feet. And that's what the mission is.